Hi everyone, this is Adam from Recreation Services, and today I am going to give you the definitive answer on should you use lifting straps. And that is a definitive, maybe sometimes. Traditionally, you're going to have a pronated or overhand grip. This is very beneficial because you can get more lat activation, which then helps support your spine and maintain posture so you can reduce injury through your back. Also protects your bicep tendon. So ideally, the pronated grip should do as much as possible, but there are times when a mixed grip or lifting straps could benefit anybody. So if you're a new lifter, one of the great benefits of switching grips and using straps is your ability to just do more volume. It just allows you to do more work and do it safely, and you get to a point where your grip is going to be a factor. So you're going to get to a point where your grip can't keep up with the strength of your lower body, so you can't do any more. So this allows you to do a little more volume and get a little more work done. And even the strongest of lifters, if you're a very experienced lifter and you're very strong, even you will get to a point where your grip can't support anymore. If you save it for your later reps or later sets, even the strongest of lifters can benefit from an alternating grip or straps on occasion. Another scenario in which straps or a mixed grip can help would be if you're recovering from an injury, you're kind of working through an injury and trying to kind of protect something. So whether it's your forearm or elbow or bicep tendon, a mixed grip or straps can help you kind of work through and do all your volume while still kind of protecting your injury a little bit. So the mixed grip, some people find the mixed grip or think it's very bad because it can lead to injury or imbalances or risk, like higher risk of injury. This is true if you do the same mixed grip all the time. So the way I like to work around that is, like I mentioned before, staying with the overhand pronated grip as long as possible. And if I am going to start working in mixed grip, I'll alternate back and forth so that I'm not promoting an imbalance in one way or another or overworking one bicep tendon more than the other. And it kind of helps, spread out the load a little bit. But the mixed grip helps prevent the bar from rolling through the hands. So generally it can kind of buy you some time, get you an extra set or two. That being said, if you are going to kind of mix in mixed grips through your heavy sets or final sets, if you do know you are going to do like a max lift, I would go to your dominant grip regardless of where you are in that rotation. But try and make sure that for your biggest lifts that you're in your most dominant grip. Going to straps a little bit, using straps occasionally can be very beneficial. Similar to kind of mixing grips, it just allows you to do more work. It allows you to get a little more progressive overload because now you can lift a little heavier. However, relying on straps can become a bit of a crutch because you're just then exaggerating the discrepancy between your leg strength and your grip strength. So using straps all the time will get your grip strength no stronger, and then your legs and back will get much, much stronger, and then that gap gets even bigger. So using straps can be very beneficial, especially if you want to really start pushing more weight. However, you'll find that straps are not allowed in lifting competitions, except for, I believe, CrossFit. And of course, your 1RM will have no street cred if you do it with straps, so keep that in mind if that's important to you. There is one scenario, however, where using straps 100% of the time might be beneficial to you, and that is if you have a very chronic injury that is not going to go away and you're just going to have to work with straps so you can deadlift at all. Whether it's, a torn bicep tendon that you haven't gotten back from, or things like that. Something is going to limit you long term, you might want to stick with the straps, but otherwise I would try and limit the straps as much as possible. A con to the straps also is the time to set up. So because you need to wrap and roll, it does kind of slow down your setup process, which reduces kind of the stretch shortening cycle in the muscles. So you can't just drop down into your set and then pull. You have to get down, roll, get up and get set and then pull. So you don't get to just drop into it and pull. So you kind of lose a little bit of stretch shortening cycle that way. So in the end, when talking about mixed grips and straps, my strategy would be this. For warm-up sets, strictly pronated overhand grip. Through your working sets, I'd stick with the pronated grip still as long as possible until your grip strength becomes a factor. And then you can start working in mixed grips or straps if you prefer. But But again, really try and save it for that end point where you wouldn't be able to do more work without the mixed grip or the straps. So I hope that brings some clarity to deadlift grip strap scenario. Give those a try and good luck.